Hey everybody, Mac and Damer here for OCR Kings, and it's that time of year again.
Top 10.
It's coming at you with our top 10 for
That's
2023. These are the obstacles that we faced. You might have faced some different ones out there, but these are the ones that we did and we found to be either the most unique, most exciting, most fun, most
enjoyable.
enjoyable,
That's
all
right.
of those. So here we go. Let's just jump right in. Coming in
That's
at number 10, this is from Spartan Race. This is their new spear target.
Yes.
It's nothing super fancy, but it's nice to see that Spartan is at least thinking about
That's why
stuff.
this one's on the list. It's like you don't have to come up with brand new obstacles every time. Just change them up a little. So
Yeah.
they made the circular hole that you got to hit, and surprisingly adds a lot of challenge to that one.
Absolutely.
So,
Like the target's like a little bit, it seems like it's shorter a little bit. Okay, it's not as high and tall up. It's just as wide as it always used to be,
and then-
except for the parts that are covered by the plywood.
And, and this is the one that we face. So obviously at other venues you may see it slightly variant different, but we just like the fact that they put the target hole right there.
Yep.
You don't get it to stick like usual. You lose, but your spot is smaller. So number 10, good job, Spartan. Keep innovating. Keep making changes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Give us some more new stuff. We love it.
That's right.
Hey,
Please.
You know what? And speaking of Spartan Race, now is a great time to mention these incredible items.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
from our friends over at Unique Metal Holders. All right. You know, these are great gifts to
Yes.
get someone or yourself or anyone really who's worked hard, okay, to achieve a Spartan trifecta. Right?
Yeah, perfectly made to hold your wedges, kind of show off all of your race completions
Absolutely.
in a super cool.
Right. You might as well,
Yeah.
show them proudly and in style. So I've got a couple of those on the wall behind me, as a matter of fact. So,
Yeah.
definitely check them out at uniquemetalholders.com or Unique Metal Holders on Facebook. Or you could actually scan this QR code and go right to them. So check them out and pick one up for yourselves. uniquemetalholders.com.
All right, so number 9 is Barzan, and we saw that at Rugged Maniac New England.
Yep.
And it's pretty much been at New England every time.
Yeah. It's a good obstacle, though.
It's a
I
good
like this
obstacle.
one.
And in fact, I think this year they stretched it out a little. And in the past, it's been a little bit too close together. So it was
Right.
1, 2, and you're already touching the other side. This one had some legit transitions.
It
So
was pretty cool, too, because it was wet.
it was
So
wet.
It was difficulty multiplier there,
And you can see right when we step onto it, you actually see the bars swaying. So
Yep.
they're monkey bars, but they're moving. They're just attached by cable. So that added a little bit of an interest to monkey bars that we've seen at every franchise. So that was cool. And transition to a different swinging bar and down to the other end and don't fall in the water. So it was
Pretty
just
cool.
a good construction. In fact, it looks like the whole thing is kind of shaking. It's fun.
It was shaking as you were awesomely dominating across the whole obstacle. It just couldn't handle the truth there,
That's right.
the power. But we definitely like that one. Good job,
Yep.
Rugged Maniac. All right, coming in at number 8, these are Viking tables from Bone Frog. These are
Yeah.
just a cool sort of strength, pull yourself up and over obstacle. I like this one. We're still in the process of building this bad boy.
Yeah, and that obstacle is a super easy build.
Yep.
And usually when you have those quick, easy builds out on the race course, they're not very challenging at all. But this one, yeah, I mean, you got to hook your legs, swing your body, a lot of core, trying to get your hands up and over. So just a really good, quick obstacle. Imagine a few of those in a row where it was like,
that would be
you
cool.
got to do like 3 in a row. It was like,
That would be cool.
okay, you would be hurting after that.
So, still at Bone Frog, this is number 7, Savage Rig. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is a crossover between Savage Race
That's right.
and Bone Frog. They got together and they,
Yeah, little
made
little
this
collab. Yeah.
yeah, pretty cool rig. This rig has taken a beating from us in the past, when it had the blue cheese wedges from, straight up Savage Race. But this configuration was really cool.
Yeah,
Rope
pretty
ladders and these, like, I guess they're tied up ladders with tape or whatever, and then the mop handles. This was pretty cool. It's a pretty challenging rig with different handholds and things spaced out, not only at different levels closer together, but also
I
higher
thought.
and lower.
Yes, and also spaced out really far. Like, look at you having to move on that one.
Do a little
So-
flyaway. It was
Yeah.
trying to get dope. Here it comes again, ready? Whee! And expertly get out of the range of the camera. And this was a cool obstacle on a really hot, beautiful sunny day at the
That's right.
Bone Frog.
Yeah, very very cool obstacle. So good on Savage, good on Bone Frog. It was interesting in the collab. I heard they did it again. So I mean, yeah, keep that going.
Keep it up, yeah, no joke.
Like that, and let's see what else you guys can come out with together. So good job on Bone Frog, but Savage. Yeah, that was cool. That was an awesome dismount on your part too.
Why, thank you. So, moving right along, we're still at Bone Frog here. This is number 6. This is a tried and true, and we were happy to see it again. Black Ops.
Yep. So a little bit different than what we've normally came across with Black Ops being at the finish line, where this was not. This was right outside of the stadium. This was at their Lancaster, Pennsylvania race. So super awesome venue, but it was neat. You kind of climbed up onto the truck, and then you climbed up the deck on. So now you're above. You still have the big giant American flag background, and they did a great job with the varying heights.
Yeah, the bars going up and down.
Yeah, and
rather
they
than
were
just going straight across.
and they weren't just a little up and down. There was some significant elevation reaching some of those.
No
So,
joke. And that's, after you had to climb up the 2, like, ropes or whatever, just to get to the launch platform for the monkey bar part.
Yep, that's right.
So it's a multi-piece obstacle, pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, just something to that big and that scale is worth enjoying and challenging, and it definitely is worth making this list.
And also cool for the fact that this was being broadcast into the stadium and
Yes,
projected on the
a live-
Jumbotron.
Yeah,
you know,
it was. Yep, that was
That-
very cool.
that was cool.
All right, so this is number 5 on the list, and we're back at Spartan. This is New Jersey, and this is actually the beginning.
It's called Armageddon.
It's the starting gate just to get up into the corral and to begin the race. But just look at this thing.
It was cool, talking about, just changing things up a little bit. It's not monumentally different, but it's just to begin the race. Now you're down in the mud, you're crawling under the barbed wire, you're going
I thought
around,
it was-
hay bales and things. Great, perfect, love it. And especially in New Jersey, it was super muddy and wet, so you're kind of
Yeah.
a mess right from the
You
start gate.
haven't even started yet. You're already kind of covered in mud. So yeah, I don't know. That was cool.
I like it.
Yep.
And it's all stuff
Yeah.
that they had. They have hay bales. They have barbed wire. They've got all of these things. They're just kind of deploying them in an additional and new fashion. Way to go, Spartan. So keep
very,
it coming.
Very cool.
All right, so we're up to number 4 already. Okay, this is from Terrain Race. This is the Tarzan, or Tarzan Swing, it's been called in the past. It's just a bunch of, 8 to 10 foot ropes or whatever hanging there.
Like
Got to
super.
transition from one to the other.
It's like super simple. It was just a couple of ropes hanging.
It was, some strength, but a lot of
Yeah.
momentum, and if your grip was right and you kept moving, you got right through it.
Yep.
I don't know if you could see all of these people pushing each other
Yep.
and falling off and starting in the middle.
And it was like there are the knots at the bottom that you avoided here. Which,
Yep.
like, you just got the momentum and just cruised through.
but fun. Like we could make that one too.
Yep.
And have a good time training on that. So good job, Terrain Race.
So jumping back to Bone Frog, and number 3 is Empowered Peak. And it kind of has the same angle as Olympus from Spartan,
Totally.
but just made with these pipes. And
That was cool. It was a different.
it's
Like I had to hold on with my hands
Yeah.
and my like ankles or my shins.
the person right before we went tried to put their feet right on the bar, and they slipped off pretty much immediately.
Like immediately. Okay.
And then there's a guy on the ground who like he's got a whole giant med kit open. So I don't know if he got that from Empowered Peak or not, but I don't know.
He was not empowered.
You know, it's
I
like
couldn't imagine if this thing was wet. I
there's a-
don't
there's a-
know. That would really be a challenge. So, yeah, Empowered Peak from Bone Frog coming in at number 3. Good job.
yeah, just a new obstacle and just something fresh. So good job.
And we're still here at Bone Frog. This is number 2. This is an obstacle that we both really liked. This is called
Yeah.
Dead Weight. It's this spindle with a rope attached to it that you have to sort of reel up like a fishing line.
Yeah.
Right?
On the other end, there's a weighted bag
Right.
and just a pulley. So you're lifting the bag off the ground, and as soon as you get the bag up to the height of the pulley, you can just drop off, and the thing will quickly
Immediately
unspin.
drop
But
to the ground.
yeah, it was
Pretty cool.
It's like you're just absolutely just hanging there and just trying to climb one by one.
One
As
by
it's-
one, almost like hand over hand.
Yep,
And then
so there-
that
yep.
thing will boom. So, yeah, we both hit that one. We both liked it. That was cool. I think it's
Yes.
like 13 or 15 revolutions.
Yeah.
And then you get right there. A lot of people struggled with that. That is
Yeah.
an upper body. It's a strength obstacle. There's nothing, no doubt about that. So
People were talking about different techniques as we were walking up to that thing, but
they were all bad.
Yeah,
they
I mean,
were all wrong. It just-
whatever works for you. So
Yeah.
we seemed to get the winning combo on this one that day, but
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Just it's hard not to put obstacles that we've never seen before. And on the list, it's like they're exciting. You've never seen them. You don't.
Sure.
It's almost like we're running up to this thing and you don't know what to expect. So you're almost nervous. Like, all right, how am I going to do it? How am I going to
totally.
attack? How am I going to attack this thing?
Uh-huh.
So that's why these last 2, because we've never seen them before, are so high on our list this year.
Absolutely right. Couldn't agree more. So, not high on our list, it's time for a dishonorable mention. There's no footage of it because I don't know of anybody who actually did it. But this is the laser pistol obstacle, or at least our interpretation of it at Spartan Race. Yes, begin. Here's a rookie. All right.
I can't believe this is a commercial.
People don't get the reference. This is laser tag from the late 1980s. Okay? So this is what we believed maybe Spartan laser pistols should have been. Rookie. Okay?
Yeah. So we
Get your giant skateboard.
No.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. So I don't know. Neither one of us did the laser pistols. We didn't come across that, but I just don't really see like the strength and getting excited about running up to it and the innovation, and it's just yeah. I was like,
No.
so
No.
yeah. Sorry, Spartan.
All right. Well, now coming in at number 1, okay, we are back to Spartan Race. Friends again, we are.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
This is the weather at New Jersey Mountain Creek.
We've done this venue a bunch of times and done it in warm weather. We've done it in days where it was partially snowing, but this particular
It was
event that we
bananas.
did with all of this mud and just the moisture, it was crazy. So it's just the weather created a whole. I've never seen anything like it. It was amazing.
It was the entire weekend too. So there was a super as well, and they got hammered with the rain. And then we got it for the sprint. You can see the drops coming off the monkey bars right here in this footage. Okay.
Yeah, so every obstacle was soaked. So every obstacle was more slippery than usual. It was like every footfall was pure mud.
Yeah,
and
let me go back to the mud here right at the beginning. All right, so we're launching. We're going up the hill. Here's a cut to, you're filming me from the back, the rain. And now here's like this ridiculous mud. You're like, no, it doesn't look that bad. Really? Some of these kids were swallowed whole. We never saw those kids again. Okay, we're going up. This guy takes a dive. Okay, it was nuts. It was even our sit rep in the parking lot. We were getting just hosed. We were getting just dumped on with rain. So if you have the ability to get to Mountain Creek, even though we've been there a million times ad nauseum and sometimes we're sick of it, the unpredictability of the weather there and its cantankerous nature makes it an obstacle in its own right and can really change up the whole entire experience and makes it worth it. That's why for this year, that was the number one obstacle that we faced. This challenge of being soaking wet and cold and full of mud on this mountain. The weather at Mountain Creek, New Jersey Super and Sprint for the spring of 2023. Number one.
That's right.
So thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Mac and Damer for OCR Kings, bringing you the top 10 of 2023. You know what? Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps to grow the channel, and it keeps these conversations going. And this way you don't miss out on footage like this, or all obstacles, or tutorials, how-tos, gear reviews, and these things.
That's right. Leave comments and like any comments. What obstacles did you see? What were your favorites? It was like, this is just this is what we came across, and some of the better ones we thought. But hey, it's like your opinions count too. Let's hear them.
Absolutely. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you out there in 2024. But until that time, remember, as always, train hard,
have fun.